an important thing to do here today. Do we have any retiree state DOT fleet managers in the room? I know we do. Would you stand up, please? So Jim Schmidt with New Jersey. We got Jim Smith from Pennsylvania, Dick Barron, Connecticut. I know Dennis Halachoff's in the back of the room, not standing. We want to thank all of you for, on behalf of our organization, EMTSP. Who else did I miss? And Erle, of course. We'll get to Erle. And where's Reed? You're not standing, Reed. Reed McAtee, Mississippi. So we want to thank you all for your years of service to this organization, and also on behalf of your state DOTs, your years of service as a fleet manager with the DOT. So thank you very much. Now I would like to have Erle Potter come up, if you wouldn't mind. Erle was instrumental in the inception and the execution, really, of the EMTSP program. He toiled away for years without very much help at all in the equipment twig, and then on EMTSP. He's been a real advocate in promoting and recognizing fleet management in DOTs as a career, as a profession. He made quite a career at Virginia, being his fleet manager, being their fleet manager, and he was also responsible for my involvement in this organization and into AASHTO as well. And so with that, we want to present you, Erle, with this plaque in appreciation for your years of service to AASHTO and to the Equipment Management Technical Services Program. And we'd love it if you would come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, thank
you. Thank you, Tim. I am honored and humbled by this presentation, and I'll tell you why. Yes, as Tim said, I struggled for years to get something going because at the subcommittee on maintenance, there was no participation from equipment managers. It wasn't the equipment manager's fault, it was their boss's fault for not letting them come to the meeting. And so I looked for different ways to do that, and I came across the TSP process. I had to do a lot of research to find out what does that mean, and what does it work, and how does it work, and how do you get it approved. And I had to put together a resolution that had to be voted on by the subcommittee, and then it had to move up to the Standing Committee on Highways, and then I had to move up to the Board of Directors of AASHTO, and that took about a year to do that. As George Connor said yesterday, I think they've improved the situation, but AASHTO is a very bureaucratic organization. It is a huge organization, and I think that's what makes it bureaucratic. And we struggled putting together the oversight panel. You know, after the program was approved, the representative from AASHTO met with me and laid down the law. He comes out and says, we're going to have an oversight panel and you're going to be chairman. And you know, I wasn't looking for more work to do. I just wanted more participation. You have to have one representative from each region of AASHTO and 2 at-large members. So I go back and I send out billions of emails just begging people to volunteer. And I got some volunteers and I had to beg some more. But then after we finally got the volunteers, they had to be approved by the state's CEO to be a member of AASHTO. And some folks were turned down. Their state wouldn't allow them to be members. But finally, we got a group together and we arranged a meeting down in Montgomery, Alabama, and we developed a strategic plan. But from that point forward, you know, what has made this program successful wasn't what I did. I just got it started. Was the oversight panel digging in. They really wanted to do this. Digging in and saying, this is what we need to do, and this is how we need to do it. But then we needed the regional partnerships. And we struggled with that. Some folks didn't want to join. But now that everybody's there, we have a successful program. And the key to the success is not what I did, it's what you folks have done to participate, because you can develop all the programs in the world. If you don't get people to participate, you don't have anything. So I want to thank you folks, because you're the ones that have made the program successful. Thank you very much.
Hey, Tim, do you mind if we use your extra applause for Earl?
The preceding was produced by the National Center for Pavement Preservation. More information can be found on the web at pavementpreservation.org. Additional support provided by Michigan State University.